I used to sit in that room and pray for daylight to come, thinking the darkness was something I'd never outrun. But I survived Freddy, survived the storm, survived the pain. Now watch me walk right out into the sun. Check the ink. In the shadows of my dreams, yeah, I was confined, a prisoner of the cell inside my own mind, hoping for escape from the horrors in the dark. Chained to a bed, nightmares leaving a mark. Imagine Freddy scraping his claws against my fears. A twisted dance, waking up dripping in cold sweat and tears. But deep within, a flicker of life found its way, about to break free from this endless fray. It's the friction that creates the spark to ignite, turning every dark memory into pure light. The locks are falling open, the heavy doors swing wide, no longer hiding from the terror held deep inside. Breaking every heavy chain of inner resistance, spotting the horizon out in the distance. I was shackled in the dark, but I conquered the weight. No longer bound to my past, I'm standing up straight. Stepping out the dungeon where the dark used to hide, I snapped the iron bars and took my freedom outside. I rise up, armored against my own fate. No longer bound, yeah, I'm ready for the fight. Found the light of resilience, unlocking the power, breaking the chains, this is my finest hour. No longer in the grip, I'm sculpted in the real. A new reality with a heart made of steel. I face the demons that once held me down, they crumble to dust as I wear my battle crown. We all carry stories and ink on the skin, turning the trauma into gold from within. Looked in the mirror and decided to lead, rewriting the narrative to give what I need. Just imagine being bound, now imagine being unbound. I'm knocking on his door, tell Freddy I'm home, but I'm not the same kid, I'm sitting on the throne. Every scar on my skin is a map to the wind. Now I'm purging the trauma, I'm shedding the sin. No more derision, I move with precision. I cleared out the static and fixed my vision. You can't change the spirit that's learned how to fly. I'm reclaiming the ground and I'm claiming the sky. The past isn't erased, but it's lost all its grip. I'm taking full control of this whole mothership. Face down the terror till the phantom was gone. Now I'm steering this wheel straight into the door, navigating through the storm on a path of my own, reclaiming the kingdom and taking the throne. We refuse to let the history dictate the score. I am stepping into freedom and breaking down the door, gliding through the waters with the engine in gear. I'm the master of the ship, and I'm destroying the fear. I transform the nightmare into fuel for my soul, taking back the narrative and taking back control. No longer shaking when the clock strikes 3. I became the hero that I needed me to be. The monsters in the closet have surrendered their power, watching me blossom in my defining hour. The blueprint of fear has been erased from the page. A self-made woman stepping out of the cage. What happened in that house stays behind closed doors. No longer letting ghosts haunt the hallway floors. They thought they stole my power underneath that roof, but every breath I'm taking is living proof. I washed away the shadow, left the shame behind, stepping out in the hunting park to free my mind. The locks are broken now and the truth is clear. I'm the owner of my life, and I don't live in fear. The silence in that bedroom doesn't have a hold on me anymore. I took my life back, step by step, unbroken, unbothered, and completely free. Riders for life, and that's on everything North Philly, baby. Do you know I really believed every promise you ever fed to me? First one I ever left behind the shield, and look at how you played me. Check the ink. Give you my heart for what I told you it's not that easy to tame me. Give you my heart for what? I don't need no one to entertain me. Give you my heart for what? When all you do is shift the blame. You projecting your past and it's driving me insane. Demanding my energy while you keep your feelings guarded, leaving me to finish the war that your ex-lover started. Now you're checking my phone looking for a reason to fight, but I'm the only one who ever tried to treat you right. Sacrifice, 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 that is all I hear you tell me. You want me to surrender my peace just to make you feel secure, but I won't be the casualty for the hurt you refuse to cure. Paying the bills for a heartbreak I didn't even cause, suffering the damage from all of your emotional flaws. I gave you my soul and you just watched the courtroom bleed, punishing me for the love that you claim you don't need. Stepping out of your shadow under the rising sun, breaking out of the cycle because my life has just begun. Sometimes I feel like you don't even see me. Lord, please help me. This situation is starting to exhaust me. So what's the move now? Looking for something where there's nothing. I don't want to argue anymore. Living with the illusion that you'd eventually love me the way I do, but I'm just a game to you. You're hunting for vengeance in me while I'm dreaming of a future with you. I don't know what to do anymore. They see the damage, but they don't see the cause. They want the victory, but flew from what was lost. I never thought we make it this far down the line, but I'm drawing a boundary to protect what is mine. They tore you into pieces, but don't act like that was me. They hurt you and they messed you up. Why am I the one paying the consequences? Maybe you love someone you shouldn't have, a fatal decision you made, but tell me why I'm the one stuck standing in your shade. Maybe they played you, they didn't really love you. You were just a temporary thrilling adventure they ran through. They never gave you a chance, and I'm the one bleeding out the consequences. Go heal yourself before you try to come for me. Go fix the shattered pieces that I didn't break. Look at the mirror, look at the price of your mistake. I am no longer carrying the weight of what they took from you. Tired of bleeding for wounds that were never made by my hand, taking a stand against the traps that you masterfully planned. No more accepting the guilt that you're trying to pass. I'm shattering the illusions and breaking the looking glass, moving with momentum under the rising sun, leaving the baggage behind, and now the damage is undone. Sitting here dissecting everything you tell me. You claim that you love me. I wanted to believe you, it felt real until the truth got ugly. Even though in our hearts we both knew we didn't mean it. I don't even want to see you anymore. You put me in a cage built from your old relationship scars, trying to block me from reaching my own destination and stars. But the contract is canceled and the lease has expired. I'm walking away from the game because my spirit is tired. I stood out on the corner when the block was freezing cold, carrying a narrative that never could be sold. You thought you had me cornered in a setup and hunting park, but I'm too sharp to get trapped by the shadows in the dark. No handouts on the pavement, had to earn my own respect. Cutting off the static and the fake love you projected. Concrete was the teacher and the hustle was the guide. Now I'm collecting on my value while you're swallowed by your pride. I'm in the shield and I'm walking right out of the door. I refuse to be the scapegoat for your eternal war. You can keep the suspicion and keep the bitterness inside. I am taking back the dignity that you tried to divide. Reigning supreme under the rising sun, walking into my power, and the heavy crown is won. Go pay your own penalties. I'm officially off the clock, still standing tall, still shining through the night. Riders for life, and that's on everything North Philly, baby. Riders for life, yeah. You don't know my story. Look at me. Yeah. Who are you to look at me and think you know the deal? Pointing fingers at the armor that I had to build. You see the surface, but you never see the hidden cost. Counting on my shadows while you're blind to what I lost. Standing on the outside trying to tell me how to feel. You look at the armor, but you never see the war I fought. Judging the independent lessons that the trauma taught. You see the winter in my eyes, but missed the firestorm. Before the world turned cold, this heart was pure and warm. You never faced the midnight crying where the shadows lead. So who are you to judge the way your broken soul survives the need? You haven't walked a single mile inside these worn-out shoes. You never had to calculate the heavy things I lose. My fragile heart was once a place where warmth could safely grow, but life came spinning fast and turned the fire into snow. Now I'm moving cautious, cause the code is all I know. You don't know the silent battles fought within the dark. Every single teardrop trying to put out every spark. Crying in the shadows when nobody else could see. Wrestling with the ghosts of who I used to be. My scars run deep within, beneath the surface of the skin. You look at the armor, but you never see the war I fought. Judging the independent lessons that the trauma taught. You see the winter in my eyes, but missed the firestorm. Before the world turned cold, this heart was pure and warm. You never faced the midnight crying where the shadows bleed. So who are you to judge the way your broken soul survives the need? So don't you try to understand or claim you know my mind. If I seem a little distant or a little hard to find, guarded is the only way I'm keeping things secure. Making sure the damage isn't more than I endure. That's just my survival from the things that came before. My past is gonna shape me into exactly who I am. I had to build a fortress just to make a final stand. Every heavy lesson made me tougher in the end. No more breaking down for what I never can defend. So look me in the eyes and tell me who you think you are. The armor, but you never see the war I fought. Judging the independent lessons that the trauma taught. You see the winter in my eyes, but missed the firestorm. Before the world turned cold, this heart was pure and warm. You never faced the midnight crying where the shadows bleed. So who are you to judge the way a broken soul survives the need? You call it distance, but it's boundaries. But it's boundaries I had to trace to keep your heavy feet from trampling my sacred space. I held the match while everything I loved was burning down, and had to learn to swim before the current let me drown. You only see the fortress standing high against the grave, but you weren't there to help me clear the skeletons away. This is the final reckoning, the mirror in your face. You couldn't last a single second running in my race. I am the architect of every single scar I wear. I drag my spirit out of hell and back into the air. No explanations left to give, I'm standing completely whole. You have no power here, you cannot touch a sovereign soul. Yeah. You don't know my life. Who are you to judge? Writers for life, and that's on everything. On Philly, baby. Yeah, we out. First of all, check the certificate. I am not daycare certified, and I don't give out participation trophies. Pick up your rattles and clear the room. Grown folks are talking. Check the timestamp. I don't wait around for late bloomers. Sick of grown folk living off of internet rumors. Scrolling through the screen, throwing tantrums on the feed. Got a certificate saying what you really need. At your age, not your shoe size. Pull yourself together. Thought I was in a room of adults, but whatever. Checking birth dates, double checking driver's licenses. Whole app full of temper tantrums and crises. I ain't signing up to hold your hand through the drama. Go complain to your daddy or call up your mama. Big age, small minds running out of grace. Take that elementary nonsense out of my space. Tired of the whining, the crying, the games. Grown up body, but you acting so lame. Drawing a line where the childishness ends. I am not here to play pretend. Grow up today, yeah. yeah, you way behind schedule. Acting like a Tylenol, I cannot respect you. Need a nap in a juice box, whining on the mic. Running out of patience for the childish type. Standing my ground, yeah, I said what I said. No time for the games being played in your head. Grown adults throwing fits over pixels and likes. Clown behavior on the timeline every single night. Got your whole life backwards, living in reverse. Need a pacifier fast before the bubble gonna burst. I'm a grown woman, I ain't got the time to supervise. Looking at your profile, man, I gotta scrutinize. How you 40 plus, acting like you in the sandbox. Running to the comments, throwing tantrums around the clock. I am not your babysitter, put the rattles away. I need real elevation, get out of my way. Grown folk talking, put the children in the back. Cause I'm stepping on the gas and I'm staying on track. No daycare, no cribs, no baby bottles here. If you can't handle truth, get out the atmosphere. Clock's ticking down, time to stand on your feet. Clear out the noise when I step on the beat. No emotion, no daycare. I close down the shop. You can take that fragile ego to another stop. Got no sympathy for people acting half their years. I don't wipe no noses and I don't dry no tears. Put your big boy pants on, step into the room, or clear off the carpet. I'm sweeping with the broom. Grown age, grown responsibilities. Handle your own. Leave the middle school tactics away from my phone. It's a full-time job, just watching y'all regress. I'm focused on the vision while you wallow in the mess. Line drawn in the sand, yeah, the boundary is set. Grown up reality, the hardest lesson, yeah. Stepping up the playground, stepping into my power. Leaving petty energy behind in this hour. I built my foundation on peace and respect. Nothing less than high caliber is what I expect. Clearing up the drama with an unbothered smile. Passing right by you while you're acting like a child. Too much real living to be wasting on the feet. Protecting my peace is the only thing I need. Elevated higher, why you crying in the dirt? Focused on the harvest, why you dwelling on the hurt? I don't deal in petty squabbles, I deal in results. Moving with the poison, dignity of real adults. They can keep the emotional outbreaks on display. I am busy building something solid every day. You want a gold star just for acting like the person. Why your character and maturity you're constantly worsening. I shut the door quietly and locked up the frame. Ain't no room for elementary games in my name. That North Philly sharp mind keeps my vision so clear. I can spot a fake tantrum from a mile away from here. Grown up in the spirit, grown up in the mind, leaving all that childish insecurity behind. They want an audience for every little breakdown. I'm too focused on my purpose to play the local clown. Standing on business while the children run wild, unaccommodating the behavior of a child. Stepping into victory with clarity and grace, setting real boundaries all across the space. Unshakable foundation and no temper can break. Claiming every single milestone I'm destined to make. Grown woman energy, radiant and strong, standing in the place where I truly belong.
Class is officially dismissed. Go put yourself in timeout and think about your life choices. Writers for Life. And that's on Everything North Philly, baby.
Took the quiet for surrender. The storm is already here. Live from HP, North Philly. Writers for Life. Turn the pressure up. In the shadows I quietly see. Don't push me to the edge or test my belief. Beneath this facade, North Philly bricks hold a storm. I warned you not to betray the sacred trust. You wanted the monster? Well, here is the host. I'm the architect now of the ghost you fear most. Yeah, you're pushing the limit, unlocking the cage. We see through the lies, clearing the way. The kindness is fading. Look into my eyes. When pushed too far, my wrath will be unleashed, leaving behind a trail of destruction unappeased. Never put me in a position where the promises break. Now the pavement is shaking, we changing the narrative, applying the pressure, the loyalty's imperative. The HP don't back down, we running the play today. No more wanting diamonds, we clearing the field out. You brought the fake, but we showing what real's about. We rise from the ashes, the crown cannot be denied. See, the blueprint is heavy, no mercy or middle ground. We crossing the border and locking the city down. You thought you could phase me, but look at the aftermath. HP is lethal, you stepped on a dynamic path. Now I'm cutting the brakes, there is nowhere to hide from it. Feel from the concrete, you know that we ride for it. Total extinction, we striking with venomous heat, leaving you stranded and broken and heavy to feet. We tearing down the scaffold, setting fire to the frame, leaving nothing but the ashes, we obliterating the game. HP is the empire, a devastating force. We ripping through the structure, and we locking down the source. Cruel and ruthless, it's a bet. This is your warning, straight from the soul of HP. We see the vision, we hold the blocks down. Riders for life, and that's on everything North Philly, baby. North Philly, baby. Prayers go out to our real men who are doing what they got to do. While on this app, we have men acting worse than our kids do. Demanding respect by acting a fool, saying they're the alphas running the pack. But in reality, they're on their knees, couldn't run a trap. So now, they just a tease. So here's a shout out to the real men out there who handle their business without a care. While the big alphas talk a big game, but in the end, they're all just the same. So keep doing you, real men of the world, and let the fake ones continue to twirl in their own little fantasy land. While the real men rise and take a stand, prayers out to our real men, may they always shine bright and leave the fake alphas in their own little plight. There once was a cop so old who laid icy turds so cold. He loved a little old lady in the garden. Together they played victim, begging pardon, mad at a celebrity who didn't care. They protect the predators, it wasn't fair. He agreed and took sides with a man in his 40s who blasted on live air the inappropriate deeds he did with the minor. Oh, how do we accept such a man who hurts our angels? That's not the plan. Lost and confused, he needs a hand to find his cucumber old soul brand. Maybe gardening would teach him how to be a man and stop the spell. Speaking of women who didn't bother him, let's help him find his way with a grin, give him something to tell. In the real world, street justice will be swift for predators who prey on the innocent gift. But on this app is a different tale, where predators hide behind a digital veil. Digital veil. Yeah. Men and women admit to their inappropriate deeds with minors they praise and protect them with ease, while warriors fight and protect their angels online. Predators lurk, waiting for their next vile crime. See men on EJ pretending to be better than me, trying to copy my style like damn, there can't be a better woman than me. You're a man, stay in your lane. Lord, take the wheel with things we see online. To all the warriors, keep standing tall, protecting our kids, never letting them fall. Let's watch over our kids with care and show them we won't knock them dare. Older folks with no dignity, demanding respect with no humility, thinking they're the bees, but really, they're just a bunch of sillies. Bishops preaching from the Bible, but acting like they're in denial. Talking to young men like they're in jail, ignoring coffins and their tales. Grown men gossiping about the dead, forget that every action has a thread. Demanding respect without honor, thinking they're untouchable online. What a goner. Little do they know that their antics will show. No matter where they hide, their true colors will be shown. The older men that I admire carry themselves with grace. They know who they are and where they're going in this race. They won't bash women, they know when to walk away and when to stand and fight. They show us a better way. Not every battle is meant to be won. They earn respect with honor, while on this app some older men seek attention, causing drama. Arguing with women, bouncing on rainbows, it seems. How can we respect that and keep our dreams? Let's learn from the wise and carry ourselves with pride, respecting others, showing love, and letting our true self shine. I don't know why men come online and get messy, but women do it too, so let's not get testy. These older folks run plays trying to deceive, but when we catch on, they try to play the victim. Can you believe? How can we respect those who bully and bash, then turn around and act like they're the ones with the stash? Demand your respect because of their age, forgetting that respect
from here, I'm at a loss. I'm standing up and fighting back no matter the cost. We won't be pushed around, we won't be swayed. Respect is earned, not demanded, that's how we'll stay.
So to all the bids, all the bishops, all the icy turns, all the EJs in this world.
You're supposed to be men, act like it.
It's holding it down.
Writers for life.
And that's on everything. North Philly, baby. Yeah. Riders for life. Welcome to Philly, baby. They call it Philadelphia. HP, baby. When my blood runs deep in the pavement. I wasn't born here, but the streets did the raising. Straight from Ponce, Puerto Rico. That's the origin. Taino roots in the marrow. Indigenous skin. Proclaiming the heritage. Both lands in my veins. In a world where they're charging for the air and the rain. But HP is my home, even when my heart bleeds. Ooh, yeah. Watching the struggle grow like some poisonous weed.
Looking around, I'm just lost in a maze. Questions in the dark, living life in the haze. Egos on fire, everybody's offended. Screaming for a change while the cycle's extended. We try to break chains, try to reach for the goal. But the anger and the pride take a toll on the soul. Opinions get silenced, a disheartening view. In the HP community where the shorty grew up, back then it was love, didn't matter the block. We were vibing together, never looking at the clock. No matter the colors or the place we were from, we were solid as a rock. Never felt we had to run, then the shift happened. Innocence on the floor, kids going missing, death knocking at the door. Mistaken identity, now the hate's in the eyes. I miss the old days before the truth turned to lies.
Looking at the community just shaking our heads. Strings on their backs, they're so easily led. Waiting for a savior or a puppet master's command. While the real warriors rise up to take a stand. Unyielding spirit, my voice is revealing. Trying to find a cure for the pain we're all feeling. Offering solutions for a brand new day. But the system is a wall that won't move out the way.
Now it's all about race. Who can take, who can gain? Talking about progress while they faking the change. They don't care about the residents living the life. They just stir up the trouble and they sharpen the knife. Deep in my soul, there's a wish that unfolds. To flip back the script on the stories they told. Our kids are like sponges, they soak in the scene.
Mimicking the monsters and the things that they've seen.
Locked in a cage in a prison's embrace. Acting gangster for a crowd while they losing the race. Parents getting lazy, just losing the grip. Communication dying, watching everyone slip. Gunfire escalates, the bitterness flips. Parents and the children on some enemy trips. You demand that they change, but you refuse to lead when the guidance is hollow.
How can they succeed? In HP we struggle, we fight just to breathe. We spit in this truth for the ones who believe. Unleashing the spirit, let the words start to glow. HP's in my blood, now you're in no. A shorty from Ponce,
Representing the spot, North Philly, baby.
HP, baby.
Believe it or not.
Riders for life.
Riders for life.
We out. Riders for life.
I'm putting absolute clarity on this situation right now. Came looking for me loud and wrong, trying to check my heritage and my character. Get your facts straight before you put my name in your mouth. Class is in session.
I'm saying this loud and clear, the first and the last time. If you don't see it, that's on you. I ain't rewinding. Standard rhymes. Funny part about it, I already said this to your face. I didn't come looking for you, bitch. Stepping out of place. You came looking for me loud and wrong, acting like a mad bitch. On a petty vengeance scheme, heavy period, total switch. Talking about ain't you Spanish like you know me? Motherfucker, no, I'm Puerto Rican, Taino, baby, let the truth show. African, Jamaican, Haitian, Moorish running through my veins. Get that shit straight. Never put a label on my name. Yeah, you tryna test a solid foundation. looking at the wall, stepping out of line just to set yourself up to fall. My bloodline is rich, my character is signed and sealed. I don't gotta explain myself to someone who ain't real. Keep your apology, keep your words, keep your fake light, keep your fake accountability. You know you ain't right. Deep down inside your chest, you know you in the wrong. Try to give you advice, try to help you all along. You still wanna drag me in a mess I didn't make. Standing tall, stepping clear through every single fate. Let me make this crystal clear. Listen to the words I spit. My ethnicity got nothing to do with online bullshit. I ain't defending nobody doing opposite of what they claim. If you a man, act like it. Stop playing all these games. Don't scream it, don't chant it, don't tattoo it on your skin. Show it through your actions, that's where real life begins. Cause the second that you scoop down to the level of a predator, point blank, period, you lost. I'm the editor. You lose all your credibility, you lose all respect. You lose every right to call yourself a man. Check the effect. I've been nothing respectful, but you wanna test how I feel. Calling me out like a op, like I'm the enemy line, like I'm the problem in the picture, out of your mind. Nah, here's what I got to say. Listen to the shift. I'm cutting through the noise, dropping off the riff. I spoke to you before, gave you counsel from the heart. Tried to keep you out the fire, keep you from tearing shit apart. And yet you still wanna pull me right into the mud, trying to bleed me for a conflict that ain't in my blood. Nah, keep your fake shit strictly where you at. I'm staying in my lane where I'm best at. Matter of fact, I'm filtered real energy, no fading, no retreat. I'm locked into my destiny, solid in the street. You threw away my genuine advice to chase an internet feud, acting all unhinged with an ugly, petty attitude. You can't tarnish my roots or shake my state of mind, leaving all your childish accusations far behind. Razor sharp focus, cutting all the toxic ties. Unshakable foundation, stepping past the digital lies. Accountability is something that you refuse to show, exposing every single thing you thought I didn't know. Standing on business, keeping elevation on lock, stepping right over every little roadblock. You tryna audit my lineage like you got a degree, when you can't even handle your own reality. Taino, African, Haitian, Moorish, Jamaican blend. I know exactly who I am, I don't need a fake friend. You wanna play the victim while you're acting out of pocket. I take your messy energy and completely lock it. I gave you solid game, but you'd rather drown in spite. So watch me walk away while I keep my spirit bright. North Philly raised me solid, I don't flinch at weak noise. I don't engage in petty warfare with emotional boys. You came looking for a villain, but you found a stone wall. And now you looking foolish, standing ready to fall. Keep my name out your mouth when you're live on the feet. Peace of mind and pure truth is the only thing I need. I'm locked into my lane where I dominate the track. And once I hit the exit, I am never turning back. Dominant energy, taking for command of the floor, closing up the chapter and locking down the door. Victorious, grounded, keeping character supreme, the solidest woman that you've ever seen. Unbothered, elevated, stepping out clean, living real life way beyond a phone screen. Keep your fake shit where you at. I'm staying in my lane where I'm best at. Riders for life, and that's on everything North Philly, baby. Riders for life. Ooh, yeah. Can you feel it? The world is shifting tonight. Listen close, yeah. Yeah. In a world so divided, we're losing our way. We let the truth just slip right through the gray. Mistaking illusions, the false pictures we paint, leading to our own ruin, making the spirit faint. We're chasing shadows, losing sight of what's real. We gotta wake up from the daydream, break out of the dark. Can't you see the fire from the matches we spark? We gotta stand for something, change the paradigm. No more looking back, yeah, it's about time. No more illusions, we gotta heal the deep divide before we run out of places we can't hide. We
out here talking loud, claiming we honor the past, but the ancestors looking down, knowing it won't last. Yeah, they disapprove of the choices we choose, ignorant of the facts. We got so much to lose. We should be standing ashamed. We should be moved by the tears. Failing to recognize the seeds that we sow. The damage is running deep. Further down we go, just blindly following paths that only lead us low. Walking in the dark when we should already know. We keep on moving, but we're losing our ground. We gotta wake up from the daydream, break out of the dark. Can't you see the fire from the matches we spark? We gotta stand for something, change the paradigm. No more looking back, yeah, it's about time. No more illusions. We gotta heal the deep divide before we run out of places we can't hide. Disregarding the wisdom from the ones here before. We locked up the truth, then we closed down the door. So lost in our egos, we forgot how to see, ignoring the very core of who we're meant to be. Trapped in a cycle, fighting our own reflection. Let's break down these barriers, it's time to unite. Bring everyone together, step into the light. Embrace the heavy lessons from the days long gone. Respecting our roots so we can carry on. Learning from past mistakes, letting the healing start. Cause that's the only way true harmony touches the heart. We gotta wake up from the daydream, break out of the dark. Can't you see the fire from the matches we spark? Yeah, for something, change the paradigm. No more looking back, yeah, it's about time. No more illusions, we gotta heal the deep divide before we run out of places we can hide. We've been running on empty promises, feeding the flame, trading our reflection for a temporary name. But the ground is shaking under the weight of the pride, and there's no more running from the wreckage inside. Can you feel the shift, the breaking of the seal? It's time to strip it down and face what is real. We tear the walls down right now, no turning back. We pull the future straight into the track. This is the moment of truth, the final line in the sand. No more division, no more bleeding this land. We scream it out till the heavens open wide. The illusions are shattered, we got nothing left to hide. Look at what we built, look at what we finally found. We're standing our ground, yeah, we're breaking the crown. From the ashes of the past, we rise and we stay. This is the final word, we ain't looking away. We're breaking the cycle now. No more illusions. Riders for life. And that's on everything. North Philly, baby. Yeah. We out. We out. Tap in or tap out. It's really that simple. You want a cheerleading squad, but you never cheer for nobody else? Check the math. The math ain't mathing. Let's ride. Let's ride. On this app, you got folks swearing that they want support. Never show love back, taking shortcuts to court. Want me typing in their chat, boosting up their whole room, hyping up their content, trying to make their channel boom. But they don't even know what my live stream's about. Never tap in, never show up, never route. No reciprocation, zero engagement in the space. Just sitting in their corner making complaints to my face. Baby, listen close, let me break down the beat. Support is a two-way street, not a one-way pity parade. Expecting everybody else to lift your name up high, while you don't even bat an eye when others pass you by. I'm turning off the stream to the one-sided demand. Time to see exactly where you stand. You want the hype, but you ain't showing up. You want the crown, but you're pushing from above. We don't do fake energy, check out the score. Real ones only stepping right through the door. Demanding like zero. Trying to act like you're the local hero. Then you got the ones trying to force a full agree. Like every single word is a decree meant for me. Like who crowned you king of opinions on the block? Thinking everybody gotta listen when you talk. I ain't your puppet, no string pulling here. I ain't your echo making everything clear. I ain't here to validate delusion in your mind. If you need a yes man, that's a whole different sign. No echoes, no puppets, no playing the fool. Standing on my own too, keeping it cool. If love ain't returned, then the link getting cut. No room for the ego, no room for the but. If a little disagreement makes you crumble to the floor, that ain't confidence, honey, that's insecurity at the door. Dressed up as authority, acting real tall. Standing on a pedestal, waiting for the fall. We're learning to handle different views in the place. Step out the delusion, look reality in the face. We building real connections, keeping energy straight. No free handouts sitting on the plate. We moving authentic, we setting the frame. Clear out the noise if you're playing the game. Respect is a balance that you gotta earn, or watch every single bridge start to burn. Chasing after cloud while you're hiding in the dark, expecting everybody else to go and light your spark. I pull back the curtain and I see the real design. Ain't no way you're getting free energy of mine. Solid on my foundation, standing in my power. Closing down the outlet in this exact hour. You want a full crowd in the room you never enter. Acts like the universe revolves around your center. I ain't dropping likes just to keep your ego fed, or not in my head to the nonsense that you say. You want an audience, you better build a stage and learn how to turn a reciprocal page until you learn how to give what you take. Keep your distance, cause your whole vibe is fake. North Philly taught me how to read between the lines, spotting free floaters in their obvious designs. You can keep the fake love and the silent ghost routine. I keep my circle genuine, real and clean. We don't do handouts for somebody playing blind. Waste precious moments, leaving real ones behind. Standing on my boundary, sharp and intact. You want real support, learn how to act. Walking in my authority and shining like the sun, leaving all the takers behind until they're done. Reciprocity is the only way we ride, keeping real authenticity always on my side. Unshakable, steady, and moving with the light. Keeping my energy clean and shining bright. Keep that exact same energy on the feed. No free handouts, no one-way streets. Writers for life, and that's on everything. North Philly, baby. That's right. Imagine thinking you can intimidate a woman backed by her entire bloodline. You've been acting out of pocket across this entire app, acting like nobody's gonna check you. Your energy is loud, but your spirit is completely hollow. Let's lay out the facts. I've been nothing but respectful to you, biz. Facts on the table. Now you try to call me out like I'm the enemy. In your fable, keep your fake drama and illusions locked inside your brain. What you see online is just what I allow. Stay in your lane. You don't know my life, my story, or the battles I've survived. You don't know my strength or the fire that keeps me alive. This rainbow hopping nonsense, I see straight through the mask. All the switch ups and theatrics exposing every test. I see that deep insecurity, so don't come for my crown. Don't speak on me. Don't mention me. Don't write my title down. Keep my name out your mouth. I know where you take the fight. Seen you threaten all these women in. And you do my blood, elevating mine, stepping right over the mud, bringing pure truth straight into the open light. Unbothered and silent, taking over the night. Ancestor guarded, moving with absolute grace. Lineage that birthed me in my youth. So when you come sideways, it ain't just me that you cross. You're fighting whole generations. That's an automatic loss. I don't speak on you or drag you. I don't sit and think about you while you hop around, switching moves, changing narratives too, trying to trap me in your mess. But I don't give you the time of day. I don't visit or drive past that neighborhood anyway. You ain't built for this fight. You ain't ready for the roar. Karma's knocking heavy right outside of your door. Every word that you said, every line, and up what you lost. So let me make this clear. Keep an eye open when you sleep. Not because I'm coming, but because the debt is deep. Karma is a bitch and she don't ask you how you want it. She moves faster than you think with a heavy truth upon it. Truth hits harder than the lies. Ancestors guard their own, disrespect the wrong one, and the lesson gets blown. It's not just about a beautiful one. Look at the trail. All the women disrespected why you fail, and you fail. Disrespected Miss 504. I'm just that girl on the mic. Yeah. And you want us to respect you like a man. That's a trap. A trail of disrespect catching up to your name, exposing all the weakness hidden deep in your game. You try to play the bully till the table got turned. Now you gotta sit and watch the bridges you burn. You targeted women cause you thought they wouldn't speak, exposing your nature, showing everybody you're weak. Miss 504, yeah. Miss Chicago, Jenny Belez, and many more stood tall. And now you sitting back watching your credibility fall. You can't intimidate a woman who knows who she is. You can't threaten someone protected in a keeping my focus locked straight on the track. North Philly taught me how to handle the bullies talk. We don't flinch at words, we just let the actions walk. You built the whole platform out of venom and deceit, and now the consequences meet you right in the street. I'm unbothered, I'm grounded, I'm standing in my power, watching your fragile ego crumble by the hour. Keep playing games while the real one find design. Yeah, truth hits harder than anything you could ever throw. Karma's on the clock, and life's about to teach you every single lesson you ignored. Right is for life, and that's on every North Philly, baby. North Philly, baby. Right is for life. Yeah. Sometimes it's underneath. Listen. In the silence of my pain, I'm out here wearing a mask so bright. I be laughing and fronting, but it's a whole lonely fight. My heart real, even for a little while. I show up every single day with the tears behind my eyes, capping like I'm totally fine, but it's a whole disguise. Inside, I'm really breaking down. Yeah, inside I cry, the weight of this sorrow hitting deep where I lie. I'm out here screaming silently for someone to see the pain gripping my soul. Come smiling, just know it's the hardest feeling ever. Just praying for a sign, for someone to notice and read right between the lines. Yearning for a touch, a real word just to begin to wash away the heavy ache that's bubbling within. I be laughing to cover up what won't ever subside. Deep down in my spirit, there's nowhere left to hide. The hardest feeling in the world is wearing this mask. Finding somebody who gives a fuck is such a heavy task. Still I carry on praying someone feels the weight before the silent screaming turns into my ultimate fate. Draw me crazy how I gotta draw this fake grin. Out here fronting for the city while I'm drowning within. Nobody sees the tears, they just see the broad daylight. But behind closed doors, swear to God, it's a whole fight. I'm tired of shit inside, fighting demons in the dark space. Hoping somebody stops and reads the pain on my heart's face. It's heavy on my soul, yeah, this burden is for real. Just yearning for a soul who can feel what I feel. I'm straight, losing my mind, screaming out at this empty room. This hope of phone. Can anybody out there hear me shattering beneath the fake display? I am sick and tired of putting on a whole show day after day. It's an absolute bar in my chest and I can't hold the line. Stop looking at the surface and just see that I ain't fine. My spirit is fully fractured, the armor is snapping in half. I can't even force the breath to fake another shallow laugh. The agony is choking me, clawing straight up through my throat. A whole tidal wave of misery completely sinking my last boat. I'm completely stripped raw, standing naked in the freezing rain, begging for a single soul to recognize this absolute pain. It's a living nightmare suffocating underneath this heavy frame. And if I finally disappear, you know the mask was all to blame. My chest is giving out, I'm fully collapsing on the floor. I can't front, I can't fake it, I can't take this show anymore. The dam is finally breaking, letting all the toxic rivers flow. Look at me bleeding out right here in the front row. I am literally begging you to hear the desperation in my breath. This quiet isolation is a slow and painful mental death. Pull me out the dark before the shadows swallow me whole. God, please, somebody come and save my shattering soul. Just notice me beneath the grin, beneath the skin. The storm is rising. Yeah. If you see me smiling tomorrow, just know it's still a whole fight. Still screaming silently, still waiting for the light. Writers for life. And that's on everything. North Philly, baby. We out. First of all, who are you fighting with? 'Cause I ain't even in the ring. Keep shadow boxing with your imagination. I'm busy living. I heard you shadow boxing with the ghost in the dark, writing whole scripts in your head, trying to ignite a spark. Got a secret rival, an imaginary beef. I'm over here living while you're dying for relief. I'm not fighting whole battles that I never signed up for, checking on my moves while I'm stepping out the door. You got a whole storyline stressing on your phone, doing mental gymnastics while I'm sitting on my throne. Obsessed with a rivalry that's living in your mind, leaving all your real life progress way behind. I'm stepping up the narrative you constructed on your screen, keeping my focus steady, authentic and clean. You're throwing punches at a shadow in an empty room, crafting fake scenarios and predicting my doom. I ain't step inside the ring, I ain't buying a ticket. You can keep the drama 'cause I'm way too authentic. Check your illusion while I'm counting my wins, 'cause I don't play alone where the jealousy begins. Yeah. I used to stand beside them, go to bat for their name, defended every flaw till they put me in the game. Got lied on, got played, got used for the leverage. Bitter in the throat like a poison kind of beverage. Now I gotta laugh at the whole damn mess, treating grown adults like they gotta get checked. Babysitting egos, no, I'm way too grown. If you can't walk straight, you can stumble on your own. Screen time, feed time, trapped in the loop, swearing that they solid till they turn on the groove. I won't pick a side just to feed your little show. If it don't clear my spirit, then I let the whole thing go. I refuse to hold a shield for a person who would hide when the tables turn around and I need them by my side. You can keep the quiet grudge, keep the imaginary feud. I ain't wasting my energy on sour attitude. I have full of actors playing roles for a view. I'm stepping up the circus, leaving all of it to you. Clear head, clean hands, moving through the noise. No time for the tantrums of the petty little toys. Social media man is gonna bury them deep while they lose their mind. I get a good night's sleep. Ain't no room for phantom rivalries inside my head. I'm focused on the life and the vision ahead. Stepping past the envy and the fictional competition. Clear mind, clean heart, locked on my mission. You're fighting with a shadow that was never even there, while I'm breathing in the freedom of this unbothered air. No time for silent grudges or the petty little plots. I'm focused on the blessings and connecting all the dots. Making up scenarios to justify your hate. While I am over here, busy filling up my plate. You monitor my moves like it's a full-time job. Trying to find a storyline to keep the lid do mob. I don't need validation from a phantom in the crowd. My character is solid and my confidence is loud. You can keep on typing out your silent little script while I keep on enjoying this incredible trip. North Philly energy keeps me grounded in reality. Ain't no space for middle school mentality. I don't box with shadows or engage with the fake. I just protect the peace in every boundary I make. They want a showdown, but there's nobody in the ring. I'm too busy flourishing to care about they sting. Unbothered, undisturbed, stepping through the noise, leaving all the petty games to little girls and boys. Standing in my power with an unshakable grace, leaving imaginary beef in its rightful place. Ready and steady, taking over every stage, turning past the drama on a brand new page. Victorious and clear, moving forward in my truth. Leaving all that petty shadow, boxing in the booth. Yeah, keep fighting with yourself. I'm way too busy succeeding. Writers for life, oh, and that's on everything. North Philly, baby. Writers for life, baby.
HP in the house.
Welcome to Philly, baby.
Look,
Nobody said this walk was gonna be easy. We all slip up.
we all get caught up in our own way. Listen. Yeah. Listen. Look, it's inevitable, yeah. You're gonna be selfish sometimes, neglecting what they need, crossing those invisible lines. It ain't a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Human nature hits hard, then it happens again. Despite the best intentions,
Yeah,
you're bound to
fall short. Expectations on the table,
but you're
out of the court. You stumble, you falter,
losing grip on the way.
but the lessons in the struggle,
That's the part of the play.
it's the weight we all carry, the flaws we gotta own, embracing the imperfect in the seeds that we've sown, striving for the better while we're drifting through the haze, navigating through the failure and the selfishness of days.
Yeah, it's a heavy walk, trying to be what they need while you're planting the garden and pulling the weed. But don't run from the mirror, don't hide from the cracks. There's no moving forward if you're looking back.
Acknowledge every slip up, that's the key to the climb. Growth is in the silence, growth is in the time. We're reaching for perfection, but it's always out of hand. Just trying to find our footing in the shifting desert sand. Failure is the shadow that's attached to the soul, but learning how to face it, that's what makes a person whole. So we navigate the chaos, let the truth be the guide. The human condition with nowhere else to
So let the ego dissolve, let the arrogance fade. Stand tall in the mess of the mistakes you made. Betterment ain't a finish line, it's a constant pace. Finding a little bit of mercy, find a little bit of grace. Unintended ways, we fail and we drift, but recognizing the flaw is where we find the shift. Hold on to the wisdom that the falling brings down, cause you can't see the sky
while you're staring at the ground. You left me out on the step while you ran through your scheme. Too busy looking out for you to notice my dream. We built up walls on the block till we couldn't even talk. Locked in the egos every single time that we walk. I watched the coldness grow wide while you guarded your chest, letting your personal fears put our love to the test. But I know my own hands are stained with some of this dust. We gotta clear out the wreckage if we wanna hear trust.
Yeah, the mirror don't lie when you're staring at your own greed, admitting I took what I wanted instead of giving what you need. The hardest pill to swallow is knowing I caused you to bleed by chasing the phantom success while neglecting the seed. But this human condition is heavy, it breaks us to bits until we stand in the wreckage where the real truth sits. It takes a whole lot of courage to look at the damage we made and promise to stay in the light when the lose your faith.
Tear down the defenses, let the true healing start. We can't find the answers with a divided heart.
Let the old mistakes shatter.
Let the pride wash away.
We're learning the hard way
to build a brand new day.
Navigate
Just keep navigating
through the condition.
a human condition. Writers for life, baby.
Yeah.
We are. This one's for the haters. Never in my life did I think I would lose respect for so many elders like on this app. How can you respect an older woman who pretends to be nice, but she's just fronting, claims to be a queen, but she's just chasing men, bashing them all for a bag? Where's the respect then? You claim to be a victim, but on this app, taking 15 inches. What a trap, you say. You call yourself a survivor, oh my, I'm lost. Where have I been? This old lady is a lost cause. You bash men, but you know better. Playing the victim while you're the predator. Taking what you want without a care, but deep down, we all know you're just scared. Sitting up on live, talking about your royalty, while you trading every single ounce of loyalty. Acting like a victim when you set the whole trap. Most delusional behavior across this whole app. Excellence you claim to be, but all I see is insecurities. You don't know how to love yourself, reflecting your pain. You talk a big game, but you're just a total mess. Chasing after men, causing nothing but distress. You say you're a queen, but you're just a total fraud. Using everybody else for your own fake facade. What a lost cause. Look in the mirror, what do you really see? A lonely old woman begging for a crumb of company. You say you're sold for a like in the digital check, with a fake ass crown sitting on a tired ass neck. You aren't excellence, you're an expiration date. Parading online with the title you ain't earned. Watching every single bridge that you ever built get burned. You project your inner hollow straight onto the screen. Fakest representation that the internet has seen. You think that you're powerful, but you're fragile as glass. Every single lie you tell is fading out fast. You hide behind the screen with that shy little act, but you're a shark in the water, and that's a proven fact. You try to mute the truth and delete every trace because you can't handle the reflection of your own face. You aren't protecting a community, you're protecting a lie. True strength comes from within, not from chasing after men. Repeating dirty habits over and again. It's an endless cycle of damage, misery, and pain. Projecting all your garbage just to stay inside the lane. You thought nobody noticed how you operate your game. Now the whole world is pointing at the shadow on your name. Queen Regina, old and shy. On social media, she spreads her lies. Playing victim, but she's the one to blame. Silencing others is all a twisted game. Like Ursula from the sea, stealing voices, taking away their glee. Manipulating, controlling with a sneer, but the truth will always be crystal clear. Don't let the darkness cloud your light. Stand tall and strong, ready to fight. Queen Regina's reign will soon decay. The mirror finally broke, and we're leading the way. The mirror broke, the mask is off, and the whole world sees you now. Take that fake royalty act and throw it in the trash. We done here. I'm gone. Writers for life, and that's on everything North Philly, baby. Yeah. Writers for life. Watch the scenery change. Time to shift the lens Smile so bright, but the motives were concealed. Took a minute, but the agenda got revealed. Pour my cup into yours until my own was dry. While you were scheming on the low, looking in my eye. I gave you loyalty, you gave me a routine, a scripted performance right behind the screen. Thought we built a bond that could weather any storm, but you only stuck around when the climate was warm. Now the curtain is closing, hitting the floor. I ain't looking for excuses or a reason anymore. I'm reading the room, absorbing the signs, reading the truth between all of your lines. In the quiet of the night, I found my own spark, learning how to navigate when everything is dark. When the promises fold and the reality hits, I'm taking back the power piece by every piece. Let the fair weather friends blow away in the wind. Yeah. This is where the old dies and the new me begin. They tried to write me off, leave me on the shelf, but isolation taught me how to partner with myself. No more splitting my focus, catering to the weak. I leveled up the standard, changed the way I speak. I'm putting heavy padlocks on my peace of mind. If you ain't matching the hustle, you get left behind. You can't withdraw from a bank that you never funded. Look at the growth and you're left there astounded. Every I got you was an empty little phrase. I'm done trying to guide you through your own maze. I stopped negotiating my worth at the door. The discount is over, I ain't settling no more. Now the circle is a die, but the frequency is high. No more carrying the dead weight, watch me fly. I traded the crowd for a purposeful lane, transmuted the disrespect, capitalized the pain. No more sitting at tables where the love is pretend. I'm the author of the story, writing out the end. I'm buying the building, I ain't renting the room. Turn the betrayal right into a bloom. You thought I would fold under the pressure and the stress, but I played a long game like a master at chess. Keep my name out your mouth, let it rest in the past. I built a foundation that is engineered to last. In the work of the light, I'm claiming my throne, realizing I am stronger when I do it alone. When the illusions break and clarity hits, I'm taking back the power piece by every piece. Let the fair weather friends blow away in the wind. This is where the old dies and the new me begins. The silence used to scare me, now it's my favorite sound. No more heavy anchors pulling me to the ground. Every bridge I burned just lit the way to the top. Now I got a momentum that they never could stop. I don't need a crowd just to validate my name. Stepping out the matrix and I'm beating the game. This is the awakening, the ultimate release. I'm cashing out the chaos for permanent peace. Stay tall in your own grace. Let the fake fade. Writers for life, and that's on everything. North Philly, baby. Just living a long time don't automatically make you a leader. You out here demanding special treatment while acting messier than a teenager. Real dignity don't need a megaphone or a front. Time for a reality check. Listen, don't think it's just the men acting wild on the screen. Got some crazy women screaming, believe all women loud and mean. Like we ain't come so far so women could do what they do today. Yet with simple lies they get entangled, trapped in what they say. It's not a man thing, not a woman thing. Let's keep it true. Some people's whole behavior just exposes what's inside of you. Yeah. The maturity level showing clear for everyone to see. Running games on the app, acting out so recklessly. Screaming for a title that you never put the work in for. Putting on the circus show and knocking at the wrong door. Integrity is quiet, it don't gotta make a scene. You can't buy respect through an app or a screen. Exposing all the games from the elders to the youth. Real ones standing on the unvarnished truth. Calling out the fake moves everybody tries to make. Respecting real honor for humanity's sake. Clearing out the drama, setting boundaries in place. Putting all the facts right in front of your face. Women on here in competition competition with those not on their level. Screaming age like it means something. Dancing with the devil instead of bettering themselves. They rather put on a show. This track is for the older ladies running wild. You already know, demanding all this respect like you're the greatest to walk the earth. But respect is earned, not given freely. Gotta prove your worth. Y'all lack moral honor. Integrity is nowhere in sight. Expecting us to bow down and treat you like royalty every night. Bashing men, bashing women, thinking you're better than the rest. Putting on the front like you passed every single test. Real maturity don't gotta scream up on nobody down. Time to drop the front and look at what you built on this platform. Thinking you rock the crown, sorry to bless your bubble right now. Y'all ain't harnesses, y'all just trouble, let me tell you how. Spreading toxic waste in the air like a virus without a care. Want us to see you as excellence, but there's nothing there. You're just a mind that's not even relevant. Holding us back, thinking you're the leader of the pack, but you're off the track. The younger generation will rise while you continue with lies. Take a step back, reflect on the bashing before your respect dies. Fake crowns fall when the truth hits the light. No time for the bitterness you feed in the night. You want royalty status with a bargain bin mind. Leaving all that childish competition behind. Raise a sharp focus, stepping straight through the noise. Done with grown women acting out like little girls. Accountability is something you can never evade. Step right out the mess and the drama you made. Unbothered, elevated, keeping character tight. Standing on business from the morning to night. You using age as a badge, but your actions show use. Throwing digital tantrums cause you're allergic to truth. You want the women behind you while you stab them in the back. Running envious circles while you're falling off track. Real queens lift up, they don't tear down the room. They don't spread toxic gossip just to build up their bloom. I see through the front, I see through the facade. You ain't untouchable, baby, you definitely ain't God. North Philly taught me how to spot a fake flex. You talking real big while your real life is next. Lacking dignity and honor while demanding the vote. Well, nobody's bowing to your bitterness now. Elevated mindset, keeping alignment so clean. I'm the realest boss woman that you've ever seen. Take your age and your entitlement and step out the way. We moving forward in reality today. Dominant energy taking over the space. Leaving every fake crown flat on its face. Grown woman status that is solid and real. Unbreakable spirit with a heart made of steel. Victorious burner stepping out so clean. Setting new standards for the whole damn scene. Earn your respect or step aside. No fake royalty around here. Writers for life. And that's on everything. North Philly, baby. Writers for life. Yeah. It's been a long time coming. Keep that flame lit. Let's go. Yeah. Envy lurks in the shadows of a smile, a crooked design, while I'm out here carving out a piece that's finally mine. Yeah, walking through the north side of Philly, concrete heavy on my soul, trying to turn these jagged pieces back into a whole. I've seen the seasons shift, seen the concrete turn to ice, paid the cost for every lesson. Yeah, I paid the price twice. But there's a rhythm in the struggle, a cadence in the pain, like the way the city sounds when it's dancing in the rain. We're sons and daughters of these communities, brothers and sisters to the light, fighting demons in the daytime just to sleep through the night. It's a long road home when you're carrying the weight, but I'm moving with a purpose. I ain't leaving it to fade. Oh, the fire keeps on burning, but I never lose my way. I'm turning all my yesterdays into a brighter day. They try to dim the vision, try to silence out the sound, but you can't bury a spirit that was never meant for ground. Keep it moving, keep it rhythmic, let the heartbeat lead. I'm planting all these verses like a revolutionary seed. Yeah, they see the cap, they see the pen. They think they know the story, but they want that for the grit. They only want the glory. I'm writing for the fathers and mothers holding down the front line, the ones making something out of nothing time after time. For the poets in the classroom, the dreamers in the hall, the ones who learn to stand up tall before they learn to crawl. I used to look for validation in a stranger's eyes. Now I find it in the truth. I'm done living through the lies. My words are like an anchor, my voice is like a sail. I'm the living, breathing proof that the spirit won't fail. From the schoolyards to the lecterns, the message stays the same. You gotta own your power, man, you gotta claim your name. Yeah, look in the mirror. What do you see? A survivor, a titan, a soul set free. The world is gonna whisper, let it talk, let it blow. Deep roots, stay steady, even when the winds go. Stay steady, just breathe. Now the chapters are turning, the ink is finally dry. I'm looking at the limit and I'm aiming past the sky. This is for the tired hearts, the ones feeling down. Pick your head up, warrior, and readjust your crown. Life is just a freestyle, you gotta catch the flow. Sometimes you gotta lose it all just to really grow. I'm out here building a legacy, one verse at a time, using every stumbling block just to help me climb. So when the beat drops out and the lights go dim and the world feels cold and the chances look slim, remember that the fire is a part of who you are. A light that's meant to guide us like a stationary star. Break the seal, manifest the drive, breaking through the blockades. I conquered every trial in the dark while the shock faded. No weapon formed against the dedication can dismantle this. I stood inside the trenches and I rose above the prejudice. They wanted me to fracture, wanted me to lose my balance, but every heavy burden only magnified the talent. I am the author of the resurrection, undefeated in the storm. The blueprint is official and the energy is reborn. Every ceiling you built for me is shattered on the floor. Yeah, you came to take a piece of me, but I am so much more. Yeah, I'm the raw conviction that you never but erase. Look at the fire in my eyes, look at the triumph in my face. No hesitation in my bones, the spirit finally broke the chain. Betrayal into the ultimate brain. You thought you left me in the dark, you thought I fade into the dust, that I am gold inside the furnace. I am power you can't crush. Yeah. 3 minutes of truth, a lifetime of grit. Don't let nobody tell you your flame ain't lit. Welcome to America, land of the free, where air and water come at a fee. Writers for life. And that's on everything North Philly, baby. We out. Everything is fully lined up, balanced, and ready for you. How does the arrangement look to you now? Y'all trade real character for digital applause every single day. Full-grown males throwing sensitive tantrums, 'cause they can't handle the truth. I ain't your babysitter or your therapist. Class is dismissed. Yeah. Yeah. Straight to the point, no holding my tongue. Not scared of the names or the damage that's done. Calling out the fake moves I see on the screen. I say what I mean and I keep the slate clean. I support everybody, don't ask for a dime. Don't want your gifts, your clout, or your time. All I ever asked for was baseline respect. Keep me out the drama, keep the fake in check. Done giving passes to the drama and cabs, stepping right over every little trap. I see how you step, I see how you move. Got nothing to explain, got nothing to prove. We step to the mic and we hold down the page. Real ones only when we take the stage. Unbreakable mind and the vision is clear. Standing on business with nothing to fear. Holding it down, no standing in place. Putting the absolute truth in your face. Learn the hard way how this platform goes. No real friends here, just disguised as foes. The ones acting close turn around and switch. Stab deeper than family, leaving a stitch. And these full-grown men acting out of control. Too emotional, sensitive, losing their soul. Ready to break down and cry at a phrase. Watching these grown males stuck in a phase. Stepping away from the emotional noise. Done playing games with these full-grown boys. Clear out the space, let the heavy bass ride. Moving in silence with nowhere to hide. Supported a few for a minute or two. Y'all know who I mean, I ain't naming the crew. Saw how they talk and I saw how they step. That ain't how I move, gotta guard my rep. Gave solid advice, but they hit the same wall. Doing the same shit, refusing to call. So I backed off slow, hit the exit and clear. No time for the nonsense that people engineer. Cutting off the fake one, shutting down the feed. Peace of mind is the only thing I need. Let them throw tantrums and act out their scenes. I'm way too solid for these digital screens. Razor sharp focus, step into the crowd. Character solid, confidence loud, unbothered and steady. Taking full control, never let a fake friend alter my goal. Clearing out the drama, keeping it precise. Don't need a weak man's emotional advice. Grown men crying over
sentences typed. Yeah, getting all sensitive, overly hyped. How you calling yourself a leader of the pack when the simple little phrase got you falling off track? I move with dignity, I keep my circle tight. I don't argue with males in the middle of the night. You wanna soak up, but go get you a roll. I'm too busy building and protecting my soul. North Philly taught me how to spot a fake smile. I seen the snake moves from a whole damn mile. They want your support till they get a little clout. Then they show you what they fake ass characters about. I don't lose sleep, I just hit them with the block. Keep my foot on the gas while I elevate the stock. Unshakable, solid, standing in my lane. Even though these emotional boys in their pain. Dominant energy taking over the room. Even all the fake ones trapped in their doom. Elevation mindset, keeping it real. Unbreakable spirit with a heart made of steel. Victorious, grounded, stepping out clean. The realest woman that you've ever seen. Stepping back, keeping it moving. No time for sensitive boys or fake energy. Writers for life. And that's on everything North Philly, baby. Writers for life. Yeah. Used to be so warm. Now look at what you made me. Yeah. In the beginning, warm flow like a river through my veins. I gave you everything, completely blind to all the change. Too much love to give, a spirit far too fragile to bear. Now I'm drowning in the hate of a cold and empty stare. Left with a vessel that you pushed way beyond repair. You look at the ice, but you never saw the river flow. Mistaken illusions of the one you think you used to know. You meant my kindness with a cold and bitter sharp disdain. Now look at the fortress that I built to swallow up the pain. You thought you broke me down and left me standing in the dust, but you just taught me exactly who I can and cannot trust. Once tender and gentle, now I'm hardened with the pain. Every single sacrifice I made was all in vain. A fragile heart shattered by the heavy weight of it all. Left bleeding and broken, trying not to let you see me fall. You took my open hands and turned them straight into a wall. Yearning for solace, but met with only absolute scorn. Aching and heavily bruised, this fragile heart is completely worn. I used to look for shelter in the words you used to say, but every single promise was just destined to decay. Now I'm just sweeping all the broken glass out of the way. You look at the ice, but you never saw the river flow. Mistaken illusions of the one you think you used to know. You meant my kindness with a cold and bitter sharp disdain. Now look at the fortress that I built to swallow up the pain. You thought you broke me down and left me standing in the dust, but you just taught me exactly who I can and cannot trust. So much love to offer, yet only hate in return from your side. Leaving deep-seated scars where the innocence used to reside. Scars that may never heal or ever find a way to unburn. I had to take the pain and make it something I could learn. Now it's a cold shoulder every single time you turn. You thought you broke me down and it left me standing in the dust, but you just taught me exactly who I can and cannot trust. The river might be frozen, but the current's still alive. I shifted all the energy I needed to survive, and now I'm standing tall beneath the heavy autumn skies. You look at the ice, but you never saw the river flow. Mistaken illusions of the one you think you used to know. You meant my kindness with a cold and bitter sharp disdain. Now look at the fortress that I built to swallow up the pain.
You thought you broke me down and left me standing in the dust. But you just taught me exactly who I cannot trust. You thought the sweetness was a weakness you could easily break. You never calculated every single breath that I take. I gave you gold and you returned it wrapped in nothing but rust. Now I am rising up directly from the ash and the dust. You want the heart that used to cry, but it is gone with the wind. This is the moment where your power over me has to freeze. I am the stone that's gonna bring your illusions right to their knees. You burn the bridge, but I'm the one who's controlling the flame. No longer trapped inside the twisted rules of your game. I took the shattered pieces and I built a fortress of steel. You'll never reach the sacred parts you try to make me unfeel. Yeah, look at what you made. Frozen solid, writers for life, and that's on everything. North Philly, baby, yeah. We out. In the garden, she waits, a sweet old face. But beware of her grace, for she's a serpent in disguise. Her whispers are poison, her touch is ice. She'll lure you in with a deceptive guise. A true Lilith in this disguise. Beware of her charm, for she'll strike when you least expect harm. So be wary of Sister T, the wolf in sheep's clothing. She may seem gentle and kind, but inside she's loathing. A lesson learned hard from those who fall prey to the disciple ways of the serpent at play. Out in the garden, we have a snake. Take your time to observe before you make a mistake. Stop, look, and listen. Don't let the bifocus fool you. She's rattlesnake energy trying to hallelujah you. Baking sweet treats just to cover up the venom inside. Running to the timeline with nowhere left to hide. Calling yourself an elder while you acting out of place. Exposing all the fake love right to your face. The garden is dying, the fruit is a lie. We see the venom behind the oh my. You're twerking for attention while you're stealing the bread. The crown is falling right off your silver head. Lilith exposed, yeah. Lilith exposed, yeah. Lilith exposed, yeah. Lilith exposed. This old lady with a smile may make you believe she's a victim, but beware, she will deceive. Don't be fooled. She's really Lilith in disguise, giving out fruit baskets to hide the lie. But behind the facade, she takes food from people's mouths. What a scam! Claiming to fight for men's right in her house. On this app, bashing men with her lies. She's a landlord of lies with a fruit basket bride. The only thing she's fighting for is a subscribe. You hide in the shadows of a digital screen, the fakest auntie or mother that we've ever seen. Using your age as a pass for the hate, but the garden is locked and we're closing the gate. Watch the snake. Wanting people to defend her because of her age. Oh my, how can we step up for an older woman so sly? Looking for the mess that she gets in. Oh, speaking on the deaths of someone's loved ones because they didn't pick her side. She's undone. Mad at the world because a celebrity wants nothing to do with her. Checking obituaries just to find a new grudge. While she's thirst trapped in stars who won't even budge. The receipts are all out, the facade is cracked. There's no coming back from the way that you act. You bash the dead just to feed your pride. Now there's nowhere left for a serpent to hide. Scamming the culture, you're dusty and done. The revival is here and the truth has begun. Check the record. Unmasking a snake operating in the dark. Shooting hollow venom that completely missed the mark. Pawned off your dignity for a digital clout fix. Ran out of victims for your little magic tricks. Lilith unmasked, yeah, Lilith unmasked. Dancing for the internet, throwing self-respect away. Irking everybody with the wild games you play. An elder on the screen, stirring up useless noise. We see through the mask that you used to employ. Never trust a serpent with the fruit in her hand, pardoning her lies while she sinks in the sand. Posing like a victim, but you're lacking all sense. Grandma on the timeline, putting up a fake defense. North Philly sees straight through the fake grandmother routine. Most embarrassing behavior that the internet has seen. You digging through obituaries looking for a hit, while everybody laughing at the foolishness you spit. Put the fruit basket down, retire off the app. And step into real queens is a permanent trap. Your mask fell off and the truth is in full view. Ain't nobody on this timeline feeling sorry for you. Snake in the garden, we see you, Sister T. Put the fruit basket down and go find a hobby. The masquerade is over. Writers for life. And that's on everything North Philly, baby. Writers for life. HP, baby. Yeah, look, I'm watching a shift, the air getting heavy. Listen, I peep the atmosphere, subtle change in the breeze. Their presence lingers long, bringing me to my knees. Like chameleons in the garden, they're hiding in the light, draining all my energy while they're cloaked in the night. They show a genuine smile, yeah, they act like they care. But a toxic light is burning underneath the glare. Envy lurks in the shadows of a crafted disguise, leading the way to a spiritual demise. It's a calculated game, and they play it with ease. A web of deceit that'll bring you to your knees. It's tough to walk away when the envy consumes, leaving us rough in these empty rooms. Invisible poison, spirit feeling cold, trying to break free from the lies they told. Is it real? Or just a carefully crafted mask? I'm searching for the truth, but it's a heavy task. I feel the temperature dropping, my spirit is catching a chill, while then feeding on my energy just to get they feel. I'm walking through the fog, trying to find my way beyond the silent poison that they're spreading today. Yeah, I'm rising up, I'm breaking through the haze, leaving all the shadows in their toxic ways. Harder to spot them when they blend in the crowd, acting like supporters, talking real loud, but the game is draining, it's emotionally deep, leaving us numb while the snakes start to creep. It's hard to break the old, hard to find a way out when the poison is silent and it's filled with doubt. But I'm seeing the source, I'm pinpointing the pain. I'm done with the cycle, I'm done with the drain now. Now step back, look, I'm cutting the cord and I'm shutting them down. You thought you could strip away all of my power and damage the crown. I gave you a seat at the table, I shared all the food on my plate, but you were just out here drawing, choking on venom and nursing your hate. I see every angle, I know how you move when you step on the block. The jealousy talking, the whispers, I got it locked down like a lock. You wanted to shine, but you couldn't endure what it took to survive. So keep away from my circle, cause only the real ones are gonna thrive. Man, get the hell up my face with the faking. You ninjas are drawn, you try to trap a whole giant and think I just stay in the pond. I'm standing built concrete and nothing but dust in the wind. The final mistake that you made was assuming that I'm gonna bend. You're drowning in bitterness, watching me elevate straight to the top. I'm running the lane that I built in the rain, a whole soul that can stop. So say all your speeches, that old head energy's dead. I'm standing completely unbothered, millions of steps ahead. You thought you were slick with the plot, but look how the tables have turned. Every bridge that you try to sneak under is officially broken and burned. I am the force on these streets, you cannot compete with the drive. While you out here moving like parasites, I am the one who survives. No weapon you drop can never come near me. I'm locking, I'm holding the crown. I am standing straight up like a mountain. You never will drag me back down. So watch the whole skyline reopen. Watch how I power right through. The black know the truth and the power. There ain't no duplicating what I do. Spirit call, yeah. Keep your circle tight. Writers for life. And that's on everything North Philly, baby. HP in the house, we out. Somebody drop a spotlight on Jamaica Street, cause she lost in the dark. Bashing women, hunting men, and hiding behind a fake-ass victim card. The masquerade is officially over. Let's run it. Out in Jamaica Street, we have an old lady that can't accept her age. It's shady, promoting her kitty cat like it's young, but we all know it's full of spider webs, stung. She's on this app trying to catfish men while bashing women. Oh, when will it end? I suggest this lady do her research. She lacks history. Her behavior is a birch. She believes just believe all women. Oh my, use choosing that to play victim. Oh, I stuck in an era where dinosaurs roam. She needs to wake up and stop being so grown. 60 years old and you thirsting on the light. Desperate for a man just to feel like you alive. Desiccated, bitter, and your spirit super dry. Got the nerve to play the victim with a spider in your eye. We rip the truth. Every time we touch the mic, standing real tall, setting all the wrongs right. We keep it true, yeah, we hold the line, dropping heavy true verse by verse in time. So let's all laugh at this lady so bold, thinking that she's young but she's ancient and old. Claims a kitty cat's great, trying hard to impress, but it's nothing but a mess in a cheap fancy dress. Out on Jamaica Street, watching it unfold. I wanna be Jamaican with a heart turned cold. Mad at a celebrity pointing out the blame, saying we the reason why he don't like her name. Forget in the mirror, everything's a blur. Can't take the reality of what's hitting her. Blaming the world for all of her woes, living in shame while her jealousy shows. Ego way too big, holding on to the past, hurting everybody in her path for the blast. Playing the victim while you hunt for a bag. Wrinkled up ego in a cheap ass rag. Your reputation's ruined and your legacy shot. Thought you was a queen, but you're everything you're not. Demanding respect just because of her age, forgetting that it's earned at a wage on the stage. Reflecting the pain, holding on to the pride, when in reality she's taking everybody for a ride. So next time you see her, just give her a smile, cause she's living way deep in the world of denial. Let her stay right there with the insecurities and all. And remember that respect isn't just a simple call. You project your inner hollow straight onto the floor. Now nobody's buying into your antics anymore. Bitter, insecure, and your spirit turned cold. Still acting like a teen when you ancient and old. The mirror finally shattered and the game is done. We standing in the light while you running from the sun. Setting the record straight, we don't stop. Writers for life, and that's on everything. North Philly, baby. Yeah. Check the frequency. This ain't just a regular broadcast. It's a whole lifeline, straight up. For the ones posted on the step, the young bulls in the classrooms, and the ones chilling on the curb. Writers for life, we live. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out here walking through the architecture of a forgotten dream, with them North Philly bricks holding echoes in the steam. I'm a student of the pavement, a scholar of the block, setting up the mic while the city starts to rock. We dive down the rabbit holes, chasing ghosts from back in the day, building bridges out of history, making sure the lesson stays. Way more than a podcast, more than digital airs. A map for the law, showing them somebody out here actually care. We're digging out the truth from the dust and the grime, translating the struggle one sentence at a time. We're writing the future on the walls of the day, chasing the shadows, clearing the way. From the street to the booth, from the dark to the light, we're the voice of the neighborhood, writers for life. Yeah, we're teaching the rhythm, we're showing them right, keeping them dreaming through the heart of the night. We're building a pathway out of the dark, bringing the flame straight to Hunting Park, connecting the dots, rewriting the script, giving them hope with every line that is ripped. Look, I see the youth standing right at the edge of the glass. I see the traps being set, just waiting for the moments to pass. I tell them, put the steel down, pick the platinum pin up. The world is heavy ball, but you gotta keep your chin up. We hold it down in HP, rapping Hunting Park through every vein, trying to find an antidote to wash away the pain. Right from wrong, it ain't a lecture, it's a real conversation. Investing in the spirit of a brand new generation. We're mentors in the booth, we're brothers on the square, putting wisdom in the lyrics, letting them know that we there. If we save just one youngin', and the mission was a win. Stop the cycle of the ghost before the tragedy begins. Look, the system on us quiet, but the block's screaming loud. We're trying to build an empire right under this cloud, and want another statistic, another name on the wall. But we standing on the front lines, refusing to fall. This ain't no game, this ain't for the clout or a check. We bleeding for the neighborhood, demanding respect. Break the chains, break the cycle, let the truth take flight. We waking up the city, yeah, we owning the night. Alright, look, it's about way more than the views. It's about the soul of the city. For real. Get the kids off the corner. Put the vision in their hands. Study the history so you don't repeat the mistakes. Writers for life. We see y'all. We hear y'all. HP. Stand up. Calling yourself grown, but living your whole life inside an app. Priorities all backwards. Chasing social media clout while your reality is crumbling. Let's talk about actual accountability. Log off or step up. Some folks swear they're grown, but priorities lie. Chasing validation under digital skies. More focused on the drama than the discipline side. More focused on attention than the truth inside. Obsessed with the chaos while avoiding the test. Then asking why their whole life is stuck in distress. Hey, baby, look, you can't grow when you cling to the childish behavior. Running from the mirror while the ego acts wildish. Growth ain't cute. No, it ain't meant to be sweet. It's the quiet type of labor when you're standing on your feet. Tired of the child's play, tired of the cap. Running around in circles on the digital map. Time to face the mirror, time to step up the grade. Or get left behind in the mess that you made. Maturity, discipline, self-aware mind. Leaving all the petty, childish antics behind. If you refuse to evolve, then you stay in the dark. Stepping up to business while I'm making my mark. Leveling my mind while I hold on to the key. Unshakable foundation, stepping out completely free. Yeah, real growth requires that you shut up and listen. Face your own flaws till your vision starts clearing. Stop pointing the fingers, stop blaming the rest. Take accountability and step to the test. Growth ain't easy, growth is never comfortable. Nah, it breaks down the fake till you see every flaw. It's a choice that you make every day when you wake. Choosing elevated mindsets over moves that are fake. And let me say this real clear for the trolls in the back. I'm done entertaining every silly act. I'm done explaining myself to the deaf and the blind. Committed to misunderstanding my mind. Social media is that life, that is all that they know. Trapped inside a screen where nothing genuine grows. Living for the clicks and the fake ass applause, while avoiding real progress and hiding their flaws. Growing up is a choice that they refuse to make. I'm moving higher ground for my own sanity's sake. Done defending people who would leave me exposed. Done giving energy where bad spirit flows. I'm stepping out the circus, cutting off the supply. Watching all the drama and the fake energy die. Stepping into power with the razor sharp flow. Moving past the noise that is keeping you low. Accountability is something you can never avoid. Watching all your little childish tactics destroyed. Rising to the top while you trapped in the feed. Living in reality is all that I need. They want the fruits of the labor without work in the field. Hiding behind an app like a delicate shield. I put the work in daily, keeping discipline tight, while they scroll through the feeds in the middle of the night. Real growth is silent, they don't scream for you. It just turns you into someone completely brand new. You can keep the childish chatter in the middle school games. I'm busy building legacy and changing our names. No, I feel it through my backbone, kept my mindset precise. I don't need a spectator giving cheap ass advice. If you ain't growing with me, get the hell out the way. I got no patience for adults playing games every day. Leveling up the spirit, leveling up the crew. Doing everything that childish people never could do. Standing on my business, keeping elevation locked, while the ones who wouldn't grow stay completely blocked. Evolving every single day and claiming the crown. Never letting childish energy bring me down. Grown woman status, keeping focus so clear. Conquering the vision that I'm building right here. Unbothered, elevated, and I'm taking command. Real discipline is something you should learn to understand. Put down the phone and go build something real. Digital applause don't feed your soul or build no legacy. Writers for life. And that's on everything North Philly, baby. Yeah.
actions guided by pure intention, cause my heart's never divided. No hidden agendas, no motives, no games, just sincerity flowing, keeping fire in the flames. I believe in showing up, not looking for a return. Authenticity's the light, let that beacon just burn. It's more than just words, it's a way of life, cutting through the noise like a silver knife. I'm keeping it real, yeah, I'm keeping it true, reflecting the light in every dip and do. No strings attached, just genuine care. I'm giving from the heart, yeah, I'm always right there, with no expectations, kindness is the reward. In every situation, keeping peace and accord. It's simply who I am. It's simply who I am. It's a vibe, it's a movement, it's the truth I'm living. Focused on the grace and the love I'm giving. No mask on my face, just the soul in my eyes. Elevating higher, yeah, I'm starting to rise. In a world where selflessness is rare to be found, I'm standing so firm, yeah, I'm keeping my ground. My sincerity knows no bounds, knows no limit. If I'm showing up for others, know my soul is all in it. It's a beacon of honesty, shining so bright. No strings attached, keeping spirit so light. It's more than just words, it's a way of life, cutting through the noise like a silver knife. I'm keeping it real, yeah, I'm keeping it true, reflecting the light in everything I do. I don't need the applause, I don't need the fame, I'm just staying true, never switching my name. It's the energy I bring, it's the peace that I hold, a story of a heart that's more precious than gold. Every step that I take is a promise I keep, while the rest of the world is just falling asleep. I'm awake to the call, I'm awake to the need, planning sincerity, watching it see. It ain't about the praise or the way that it looks, it's written in the soul, not the pages of books. It's simply who I am, doing what is right. No limits to the love, no bounds to the grave. Just who I am. Ooh. Yeah.
Everybody falls in love with the harvest, but nobody wants to bleed in the dirt. You can't skip the darkness if you want the blossom. Step into the work. In the darkness we sow the seeds. Growth takes time, it's not what it seems. Discipline my mind, forge a new way. Repetition is key for change every day. Rising from the ashes of my past, like a phoenix, strong and steadfast. Patience is a virtue, let it be my guide. For growth takes time, I don't run and hide. The storm may rage, the winds may howl, breaking through with an unbreakable vow. Holding steady while the lightning crashes down, standing firm on my sacred ground. Forging through the furnace where the iron gets hot, taking every single blessing that the battle is brought. Walking through the tempest with the flame in my chest, giving every part of me until I stand with the best. Never bowing down to the noise in the street, claiming my victory complete and sweet. Nurturing my soul with patience and care, for in due time I will bloom beyond compare. Embracing the journey, embracing the grind, for greatness awaits for those who are aligned with the rhythm of time, with the flow of faith. Growth takes time, so I don't hesitate. I must discipline the spirit if I want to see the win. Letting old habits die so the new can begin. Forging a clear path right out of the flames. Focused on the vision while I break through the chains.
The roots are deep and the spirit is strong. This is the place where I truly belong. Through every season, I am standing my ground. In the silence of the growth, I finally found my sound. The legacy blooming for the world to see. Exactly who I was always meant to be. Sealed in the silence where the dark soil grips. Steady on the mantle, never letting it slip. Every secret trial turned to fuel for the flame. Breaking through the surface to reclaim my name. Cutting through the wilderness with purpose and grace. Setting my own rhythm in this high frequency space. Grounded in the labor where the quiet iron rings. Stepping out of darkness to the honor that it brings. Standing like a pillar while the heavy waters pour. Unlocking every promise at the center of the door. Put my head down when the rain started falling. Listening real close to the high sacred calling. They wanted quick results, but I wanted deep roots. Working in the mud till I gathered up the fruits. No shortcuts, taking on the road to the top. When the spirit is aligned, there is nothing that can stop. Clear in my purpose and sharp in my drive. This is what it feels like to truly be alive. Brought that North Philly grit straight into the light. Fighting for my peace in the middle of the night. They see the flowers blooming on the outer display. I remember every tear that was shed along the way. Built through the struggle and refined by the years. Conquering the doubt and overcoming all the fears. Standing on the block with my head held high. Reaching for the stars in the midnight sky. Carving out a legacy that stands through the test. Lifting up my spirit far above all the rest. Rooted in the truth where the real power lies. Watching every doubt fade away from my eyes. Triumphant and steady as I step into my power. Blooming with authority in this final hour. They thought they buried me, but they didn't know I was a seed. Now watch us bloom, rise for life, and that's on everything. North Philly, baby. Don't fear the quiet under the soil. That dark place is where the foundation gets built. The roots are gripping deep. Watch how a true seed breaks the surface. Take a step into the unknown. Embrace the change and let it be shown. It may feel strange, but don't let go. In time, you'll bloom and start to glow. Like a seed planted in the ground. You're growing roots, reaching deep down. It's a process, just trust the flow. Soon enough, your true self will show. I feel the shift beneath the surface. Every single heartbeat finding its purpose. Breaking right through the heaviest walls. Standing victorious and standing tall. Splitting open cages, built the doubt in stone. Claiming every territory I have ever owned. Rising from the quiet where the spirit grows. Moving with the power that the ocean knows. Stepping out of slumber into sacred fire. Lifting up my testimony higher and higher. Rush the journey, just enjoy the ride. Every challenge is a chance to stride. Embrace the growth that's taking hold. In time, you'll shine like pure gold. So be patient as you transform into someone new, unique and warm. Embrace the discomfort and let it grow. For in due time, your greatness will show. You can't have the flower without the heavy rain. You can't have the wisdom without the deep pain. Building up a kingdom right out of the rubble. Thriving in the peace and rising through the trouble. Unfolding like a mantle that was hidden in the dark. Ignition in the spirit from a tiny little spark. No longer looking backward at the shadows on the wall. Listening to the clarity that answers to my call. The legacy is moving through the rhythm in my veins. Releasing all the heaviness and letting go of chains. Standing in the beauty of a brand new dawn. Powerful and focused as the journey moves on. Watch the colors change, see the seasons flip. Steady on the wheel, never let it slip. From the soil to the sky, we testify. Built to endure as the moments pass by. Nurtured in the shadows till the branches take hold. Turning every trial into stories of gold. Reaching for the heavens with an unshakable grace. Claiming our position in this sacred space. Blooming through the concrete with the beauty so rare. Answering the morning with a victorious prayer. Promise when the ground was cold. Watching every tiny bit of magic unfold. They thought the quiet winter meant the end of the line. They didn't know the dirt was just preparing the vine. Now the green is breaking through the heavy gray stone. Reclaiming every victory I've ever known. Steady with my rhythm and aligned with my heart. Mastering the beauty of a fresh new start. I brought that North Philly grit to the garden of grace. Walking with authority in every single place. From the roots in the cellar to the leaves in the sun. Refusing to stop until the story is done. Taught by the streets how to weather the storm. Keeping my spirit resilient and warm. Shining through the valley with the victorious glow. Watching how the seeds of my destiny grow. Shattering the ceiling that they try to impose. Blooming with the vengeance like a wild desert rose. Stepping out of trial with my mental restored. Singing out the anthem that can never be ignored. Rooted in the spirit with the mental so deep. Fulfilling every single sacred promise I keep. From the deepest roots to the highest skies, the vision bloomed. It was always in the blood. Riders for life. And that's on everything North Philly, baby. You can look in the mirror all day long and never see who you really are. The face, the frame, the coat is just a vessel. Step inside, turn off the noise. Let the captain take the wheel. Let's take a journey. In the depths of my mind, memories reside. A complex web of thoughts, vast and wide. Knowledge shapes me like a guiding star. My soul's journey defining who I am. Experiences etched deep within. They define my true essence, where I've been. My timeline, my body a vessel. A shell so true. My soul, the captain, guiding me through. The surface to the sacred place. Stepping out of shadow into freedom and grace. The vessel is fleeting, but the light will remain. A quiet understanding, breaking every single chain. I am so much more than what their eyes can see. The silent observer of my own destiny. Far beyond the mirror and beyond the bone. The captain is heading to a world unknown. The spirit within me is the endless light. The one who keeps dreaming in the middle of the night. Reflections of the past, thoughts that roam in intricate patterns that make up home. Knowledge accumulated near and far, shaping my identity like a guiding star. My memories, my thoughts intertwined, a tapestry of the soul's design. In this world where we all must play our part, remembering always my soul is the heart. The skin is just a coat that
we will for a while. But the soul is the one with the tears and the smile. Don't get lost in the vessel, don't forget the command. Keep your feet on the land, but your heart in his hand. It's the pilot, not the plane. So when the shell gets weary and the walls start to thin, remembering the power that is living within. I am a galaxy of wisdom in a frame made of clay. The soul is the captain that is leading the way, documenting the truth with precision and truth. From the wisdom of the age to the fire of the youth. My body's a house, but I am in the room. The light of the spirit breaking out of the tomb. Everything we know is just a shadow of a soul, making every broken piece aligned and whole. I can feel the captain taking complete control, uncovering the mystery of who I really am, moving with the purpose of a master plan. The body is temporary, but the spirit stands tall, answering the high and the ultimate call, navigating oceans within inner peace, watching every burden find a sweet release. They judge the outside surface while I polish the core, unlocking every wisdom at the quiet inner door. The flesh may get weary as the seasons turn, but the spirit has a fire that will always burn. I am greater than the struggle, I am deeper than the pain, walking through the sunshine and standing through the rain. A divine creation made of sacred light, clear in my vision and sharp in my sight. Sitting by the window while the city goes to sleep, counting up the promises I'm destined to keep. I don't let the noise turn my spirit around when I gotta stay quiet on my holy ground. It's the patience in my spirit and the depth of my mind, leaving all the foolishness and drama behind. Smooth with my cadence and rich in my grace, a woman of substance in a proper place, rising like an eagle over temporary clouds, standing in my power far above the crowds. The vessel is a temple where the majesty resides, grounded in the truth where the harmony abides, anchored in the spirit, fearless and complete, bringing divine clarity right back to the street. The skin is temporary, the vessel fades away, but the pilot lives forever. Writers for life, and that's on everything North Philly, baby. Yeah. Writers for life. Yeah. Look around the way. Listen up. Yeah. Who are we to judge? Can we just come together? We gotta weather the storm through the changing of the weather. Y'all say the white man is only racist, so why can't we put our pride to the side? Why do we continue to perpetuate the cycle and continue to kill each other in the street? You forget the youth is watching everything that we do. They're looking for a mirror just to see the real truth. Let me take a step back and ask you this right here. How we gonna build you when we living in fear? It's time to break down these heavy walls of division and stand hand in hand with a brand new vision. Regardless of the race and regardless of religion, we gotta stop the hate and reverse the decision. We have the power to make a beautiful change if only we try. Let's set aside our differences and reach for the sky. Out here on the pavement where the young boys are wildin', mothers burying their kids while the system is smiling. We spend too much time trying to claim a block radius when the local news cycle is just looking the shadiest. Little kids on the steps watching everything we do, picking up the bad habits from the old heads they knew. Gotta show them something different than a ghost in the street before another young life gets erased on the beat. Look at the corner store, the energy is heavy, intense. Niggas fighting over nothing that makes any damn sense. Instead of building up the property, we tearing it down. Got the whole neighborhood looking lost in the town. We gotta change the narrative for the kids on the block before the corner hot head gets a turn with the clock. It's not too late to turn the city around and put some real solid love back into the ground. Look, we down bottom sliding, everybody on edge. Gotta stop the young boy from jumping over the ledge. Instead of throwing up signs and acting out for the clout, let's show the little ones what a real community's about. The whole city hurting from the poppy store down to the park. It don't make no sense drawing chalk in the dark. Put the blicky down, we gotta chill with the beef, cause the graveyard ain't giving nobody no relief. So let the word hit the avenue, broad to the schemer. Time to wake up, every single hustler and dreamer. We checking old heads who ain't dropping no gems, and the young bows out here wilding out for the rims. It's about the next generation keeping their life. No more bleeding on the concrete, no more the strife. We gotta hold it down together, make the family whole, and let this Philly rhythm start to heal up the soul. This is for the blocks where the sirens stay screaming, for the kids in the house who are quietly dreaming. We throwing peace signs up instead of the chrome, making sure every young boy makes it back home. No more division, no more playing the game. When you strip it all back, we are exactly the same. Now the vocal is rising with the rhythm of the track. We are moving straight ahead and we ain't looking back. From the steps to the blacktop, let the love grow. That's the only direction that we need to go. Hand in hand, side by side in the zone. Oh, we standing together. No one is alone. Yeah. Put the pride aside. Writers for life. Let's change the world for the future.